Welcome, Leo, to your uplifting messages. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'm hoping you are enjoying the Virgo season at this time. Thank you for the shares, the likes, and the views, and let's get right into it. So we do have two affirmations that came out for you. So the first one is related to growth mindset. Okay, so I wholeheartedly embrace a growth mindset, perceiving challenges as invaluable opportunities for profound learning and personal growth. I possess an unwavering drive to continuously enhance myself and my skills, constantly seeking avenues to refine and expand my capabilities. So, hopefully, you didn't stumble on your words just like I did, but I feel like with the two hands here, it almost looks like a home. This is like a home energy. So, I don't know if there's something that's really close to your heart as to you're trying to assess how to make it better. Okay, you are actually enjoying some type of growth. You are enjoying some kind of revenue. um, I don't know if it's also talking about like stocks and options when it comes to finance, but there's something that's yours, and I feel like it's related to long-term gains. Okay, and for another group of Leos, we have what I need at this time: harnessing focus. I harness my focus and concentration towards my goals and priorities. I minimize distractions and stay fully present in the task at hand. I am highly productive and achieve great results with my, and something is missing here, so that's a typo. The first typo I've seen, anyways, but this is a great deck, anyways. So I must say I am highly productive and achieve great results with my focus, right? So this is giving a magician energy as well. So I feel like for a couple of Leos, you're actually doing some kind of multiple stream of income, or just you're dabbling in different kind of things. And right now, what you're kind of focusing on the beauty aspect of the situation. So I feel like some of you are just exploring, while others of you are actually seeing the results. And I feel like for some of you, because you are seeing a result that's actually making you feel like it's gonna go somewhere, you are willing to explore another option that you may had in the back of your hand. Okay, sorry, back of your head. Let's have an angel card. Oh, also like your magician energies. So the magician, as above, so below, is actually expanding in a sense that whatever that you're really focusing on, you're able to actually see it expand, like literally. Whether, like, for example, if you're just starting out and you're focusing on someone's name, you could probably see it everywhere now. Or with the hands, I feel like also you could be a chef, or you're doing a lot of work with your hands, and you have the kind of uh, eye for beauty, that whatever you're doing, it's coming into plan, or it's coming into shape and fold the way that you want to. Okay, okay, okay. What angel cards do we have for the Leo? Oh, this card likes to come out. Soul mission. Uh, Please ignore the typo. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So, as we can see, the 1010, that could talk about October 10th, if that is a relevant date for you, or if that could be your birthday. Again, the number one is an individual number, it's singularity. So with the zero, it's usually all or nothing. So it depends on your vision and what you're focusing on. But again, I feel like some of you are starting from scratch. Okay, so there's a sense of needing to be patient with the new startup or the beginning of what you're trying to fold here. Um, let's see what kind of magnetic energy do you have at this time, or attraction energy that you have. Okay, so I have two cards for you. For a group of Leo, we have my super attractive power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. Okay, so again, I feel like you're really focusing on a new beginning. This could also talk about a baby here. But yeah, I feel like your feelings needs to be on a pedestal at this time. You know, there's a sense of needing to kind of fake the funk if you felt, not so much negative, but if you are doing all of these different projects, or if like you're kind of trying to have one being on a autopilot, or maybe just delegate to other people that can help you out with that specific project, or again, it could be an income stream. You might want to take care of the new one a little bit more. There's a sense of babying it. It's giving me Queen of Pentacles energy, nurture, feed it. So I feel like that's actually what you're doing with your feelings at this time. Your feelings needs to be heard. They need to be displayed. I feel like your feelings wants to be seen in a way that's never been seen before. Sometimes we just pay attention to our feelings when it tells us that something's wrong, when we feel sad, but we don't really use the emotion that comes with feelings, or we don't really dig deeper and try to do something beautiful, which I feel like that's what you're trying to do here. Okay, and for others of you, there is the true manifestations are powered by service and love. Okay, so I feel like it's just there's this continuation of a new beginning that needs a lot of love and a lot of nurturing at this time. Okay, and also I feel like you're also protecting it. So I don't know if you're like trying to not have too many people touch it. I feel like you don't want other people to have their own input, or I don't know, maybe you're just a control freak, and that's okay. So, what is the focus for the Leos at this time? What is the focus for the Leos at this time? Okay, so we have the Knight of One energy. Okay, a lusty and free-spirited person, passion, creativity, action, adventure, fearlessness. So it makes sense that you are going in a direction that is passionate, of course, and because you have many many hands, and they seem to be in different type of pies or different type of projects. I feel like you don't want things to just go overboard. Like, that's your focus at this time. We're repeating the same thing, but that's what it is. I feel like you're not trying to go overboard in a situation, because it could be about some type of control. It could be the fact that the end result for one thing may not be the end result for the other project. I feel like you're weighing them out, but you're still applying what you've learned, and that is the effort that you put in, the focus, the attention, and the love that you put into it. Yeah. What? We do have the Strength card. Wow. Okay. So the Ten of Cups came out again. Um, well, it was there for you guys, but still, just to actually remind us about that. Whatever that you're focusing on, or whatever that you're doing at this time, whatever that strikes your fancy, whatever that seems to make you want to wake up in the morning, it's actually that's the foundation, that's the intention of inner happiness, family reunions, total love and support, fulfillment, dreams come true. And again, it's also clarified by the four wands. So the four of wands keeps coming up, and it kind of makes sense because we're about to enter this Libra season. So there's a lot of uh, I wanted to see couple-ish, but couple them that are gonna grow, that are gonna start up just by that single hello, that single hi that you get from your stranger. That person could be the love of your life. It could be your future wife, future husband. This is the one that you're gonna have a baby with, or again, this is the person that you're gonna share the happily ever after, the way that you actually see it, or the happily ever after, no, the happily ever now and forever kind of thing. Okay, so I want to know, like, is Leo scared of this Knight of Wands energy? That's a, seems that that's a question we need to ask, because is that going to be your energy as you're presenting yourself to the world? Because I feel like for the, like, if it's related to a project or a income stream, or even just being the go-getter and coming up with ideas, it could just be for fun. I feel like in that energy that works well, but when it comes to the relationship aspect of it, I feel like within this month you might be trying to do things that you never done before. You're trying to be a little bit more daring, and that could actually spill over into the realm of connections. But again, there's that lusty energy. It could trigger some one night stands. Okay, but I want to know, in the relationship department, in the romance department, how is this Knight of Wands? Oh, well, that's interesting. So I found 8 card. That was not supposed to be where it was supposed to. Okay. First of all, yeah. Is Leo afraid of being the Knight of Wands energy at this time? Oh, no. You're kind of going with the flow. You're not afraid of it at all. So 2 nights is good. It's just that I also feel like this energy could talk about reminiscing about the past too, right? And someone is waiting for something. Someone wants something deep down, and they feel like, okay, I've I've put my foot in the mud now. Okay, I've brought my shovel. Um, I heard I've buried what I was supposed to bury, but no, I don't feel like you're really burying anything. I mean, you could be getting out of a breakup, and this is your energy of the Knight of Wands, not really wanting to feel so much in that way, but just wanting to, like, jump over the hurt or jump over the pain, which is not the most ideal thing to do. But it's 2 nights, so I feel like, anyways, it's going to be temporary. But I also feel like, because you're going the flow on an emotional sense, there are certain things that you're gonna have to feel or face or realize anyways. It's just now you're not really in the mood to do that. Okay, and I also feel like the I feel like maybe now you might be in a period of being the hermit, so you're probably seeking solitude. You're trying to make sense of your life at this time, and I feel like there's a realization that right now could be just a transition to something better. I feel like there's a sense of you needing to allow yourself to feel that, or you know that already, but this is an energy of spending time with friends. There could also be a special event where you're gonna meet a person. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's any other questions that I could ask for the Knight of Wands energy. Okay. How, and also this could help you make friends as well, like, or meet acquaintance, but it's still that energy of the one night. It's giving me energy with not. It's giving me energy of one night stand or passionate nights. Okay, so I mean, if it's if it's in a long-term relationship, then infusing the passion is amazing there, but it's almost like someone has to take the first step. Okay, but let's see, how does that affect a uh, a serious relationship at this time? This Knight of Wands. Oh me. The Death card. Oh my god. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so for some, obviously this is an ending. Okay, okay, yeah, someone is getting out of a relationship, but you're feeling yourself. Like, what you don't know, maybe right now you look like a drunken fool, but along this period, maybe until Scorpio energy, because this is Scorpio energy, Scorpio season, and on, there's going to be this transformation. You're peeling out the layers, okay, of who you are, and you realize that you are not without help. Like, I don't know, I'm not saying you're gonna have some kind of awareness of another personality that you have that's been buried, but it could also talk about like the fact that you're just gonna go through some kind of sexual evolution at this time, which is going to be pretty wild for your relationship. Okay. That's funny because the Page of Swords came out here with the Hierophant energy. So I feel like this is actually an experiment. Research made by two people in a relationship. I feel like tantric sex could be something that you're going to look at. But looking at the Death card, I feel like you're willing to go into something that's a bit more not your style. Not your style, but you're open to it. Okay. How is that? Okay, so for single Leos, how is, I feel like it's almost like a trampoline. A trampoline to the Libra energy. Like, that energy could maybe propel you to, I don't know, meeting the love of your life, aligning with what you want. Just due to the Death card coming out, the Scorpio energy is pretty intense. But how is that gonna help as a foundation energy? But the Knight of Wands, the problem with the Knight of Wands is that it's not energy that you can actually control, but it doesn't last. Like, it's almost like you have to keep on being within that energy. You have to always start it up. But how is that gonna help for the Libra season that's coming up? And the reason why I'm talking about the Libra season is just because of the cardinal energy of Libra, which means that it's ideal. It's an ideal time to start a relationship, but you still have to be logical about it. Okay. Well, Page of One energy. Okay, so for the Libra energy, but these two people are looking the same. Oh, you're gonna learn about some shit. What? Are you gonna take belly dancing? Okay, it's gonna be hot. For you, Leo, Libra season is gonna be hot. You're gonna be showing. Oh my god. Okay, I have to. Yep. That's some BDSM shit. Okay, just saying. But yeah, I have an idea. I feel like the devil has an idea for you, but it's more about lust. Oh, I feel like it could be one of the partners that are like going through the sexual reawakening, and they are wanting to share it with their partner. And this is funny. It's almost like that could be the wife, but it could also be the husband saying, I don't know about that. That's pretty extreme. Like, no. This is a passion. The fire is there anyways. But someone feels tempted to try out new shit, okay? Let's go to what is helping this energy at this time? Guys, sorry if I say at this time a whole lot. That's my shit. what is what is helping the Leos at this time? Also, with this Page of Wands energy, this could be a safe word that's needed in case things get out of hand. But I feel like also you might need to be aware of being mindful of what you say. Of I don't. It's not related to. I mean, I know the Nine of Wands can be, you know, wanting to fast forward things, but I feel like it's more about you not wanting to look like a fool. But I don't think it matters because I feel like some of you might be meeting someone new, and you might be feeling like I'm looking good, but then you could be making a fool of yourself. So you look like a beautiful mess. That's what this means. Okay. Ooh. Why did the reverse energy came out here? Okay, so maybe we have to talk about something that's related to world in reverse, but I'm gonna take both. Okay, so what's helping the situation is permanence, unfinished lessons, incompletion, emptiness, and closure. Okay. No. I feel like it's more about the unfinished lessons here with the Page of Wands. I don't know if this is related to one of the, for anybody that follows astrology, if it's related to any of the retrogrades energy, okay, for one of the planets. But I feel like there was something that you learned that you put on the back burner and that you might start doing again. Is it belly dancing? It's something. I feel like it's gonna make you feel pretty good about yourself now. Okay. But again, the world in reverse could also talk about that significant changes or significant expansion are going to occur during Libra season. So there are certain things that needs to be dealt with, revised, taken care of, needing to look through the details or add the details. Okay, but for most of you, the world energy is available to you now. Okay, travel, fulfillment, harmony, completion, accomplishment. I don't know why I said it like that, but I feel like this could talk about you're completing something with someone. So again, you know, congratulations. I want to say congratulations, and I want to say sorry for the inconvenience of having to go through that, especially if it's the ending of a relationship. So, but I feel like even if it is the ending of a relationship, you're looking pretty right. Meaning, like, I don't think there's gonna be any problems in the dating department if this is what you want, because I feel like you have to focus, you know, meaning like people do find you attractive, people do find you very interesting, so it's not going to be a problem for you to get yourself a new boo. Yeah, and with the things that you're learning here, I feel like it's going to make you feel more sexy and more independent in your thinking, and you're gonna focus more on what you like instead of what you feel you have to do. But for the people that are already in a relationship, I feel like there's certain things that you might have wanted to do in the past together that you're gonna go look over. Maybe you're gonna look at, I don't know, budget, the the details that we don't want to look at, but because of the fact that you want something else to occur in your relationship, or you just want your relationship to be on good terms, or just expand in a way that it's never been done before, I feel like there's going to be a conversation happening together about what needs to occur. But and the only reason why this is happening is because there are certain lessons that have been learned, and you're going into different well, you get to choose the doors that you want to get into. Okay, so congrats for the Leos, you're holding it down for the world, right? What is the advice? for the Leos. The Ten of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, building assets, culmination, retirement, inheritance. Okay, so with all this sex, you're gonna need to be, careful that someone doesn't get pregnant if this is not what you want. I mean, if this is what you want, then your legacy is set at this time, okay? In the next year, some of you might be welcoming a baby in the next year, but for some of you, your pregnancy is a very highly likely outcome within the next 2 years or 3 years, even, okay? But here I do see that we have the Chariot energy and the Lovers. To me, it talks about divine union, but I just feel like if you are in a relationship at this time, you're just gonna be like, okay, things are finally coming together. Okay, there's the sense of togetherness and independence that are interplaying within the relationship. So it's almost like the foundation that you are setting or that has been set or that you are building is going better than expected. But again, this is the advice, having to deal with your responsibilities. But I also feel like you are, okay? You are. I feel like also this is like a settlement that you're gonna get in court or out of court. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is a lot of money as well. But for others of you, I feel like there's a sense of needing to ground this Knight of Wand energy, this lusty energy. Because Ten of Pentacles is giving me grown folks energy. It's like, if you don't know what to do with it, don't play with that. Especially like if you're a kid, don't just play games with people, or don't be the heartbreaker this month, Leo. It's not really going to work well for you. It's one thing if everybody agrees as to what the connection is, or if you want more out of the relationship, there's a need for you to have a conversation, whether you're gonna look foolish or not. I mean, the Knight of Cups is here, so putting your heart on the line sometimes feel very, very weird when it's something that you want to keep to yourself, okay? But it's almost like there's a cause and effect energy here. You get fed if you ask, or you get fed when you take. So again, the Knight of Wands energy, I don't know why I keep saying it's for grown folks, but it's for grown folks, and it's for people that are already within a secure relationship. I feel like you're about to try some weird ass things in the bedroom department. But for others of you, there's a sense of needing to take responsibility. Now,